Hello and welcome back. This video is the first in a series of how to complete the school store activity. This activity was designed to show you some of the complexity and how far you can take a spreadsheet like Google Sheets. This video is going to focus on getting your environment set up, getting the file created and organized. So to start with, I'd like you to log into your MSET Google account. Not your official college account, but the other one. You're going to go to Drive and you're going to scroll down until you find the folder where you house the work for this course. It's the one we set up on the first day. Go into that folder and then New Google Sheet. It'll give you a warning it's going to share it, which is exactly what we want. And once you're in that sheet, you want to name it. So you can name this by clicking in that top box and just typing something like school store or school store activity. Okay, easy. Now we have specific naming conventions. When you're working in anything that's complex, it's important to be organized, and one of the ways to be organized is through naming conventions. So you're going to come down to the bottom, you're going to find the sheet, and the first thing we're going to do is click the little arrow on it and say rename. And we're going to rename that sales. We're going to need eventually 4 sheets down here, and we're going to set them up right away. Even though they'll be blank, our space will be created. So in order to create your next sheet, what you want to do is you want to come down and find this Add Sheet button, the plus sign in the lower left-hand corner. Click it, and you'll get a new sheet over here. Now you want to do that 2 more times, so you now have a total of 4 sheets. And we're going to rename these as well. So we have a sales sheet. We're going to need an inventory sheet. So we'll name it inventory. You're going to need a balance sheet. And you're going to need one for something called menus. We'll see what all of these do later. Now once these are done, we'd like to put them in the logical order. So what I'd like the balance sheet to be first, the inventory sheet to be second, the sales sheet to be third, and then the menu sheet. So you can rearrange these simply by clicking on them, like I'll take, say, sales here, and I'll slide it down till it's second to last. And you know what, I'll take inventory and I'll slide it, but I'll slide it into position. So it's balance, inventory, sales, and menus. And of course I could have slid them to the right or rearranged them in any number of ways. But basically when you're done, you want a Google Sheet in that shared folder with a good name. School store should start the name at a minimum, and then 4 tabs in this order: balance, inventory, sales, and menus. Now these are very independent things, but if I had sheets that kind of logically belonged in a group, we're not going to go to this extent, but let's just say I had January sales, February sales, March sales, etc. Another way to organize these would be to use the change color. So you see it gets a colored line down at the bottom. Excel has a similar function, except instead of that line at the bottom, you get a lighter color and the entire tab becomes that color. So you can see that if I did that, I could kind of visually group things as well. Not necessary in this project, but I wanted to let you know about it because it may be something useful to you in the future. Okay, in our next video, we're going to look at the first phase of the project, which is creating the sales sheet.